good dogs. So no turkey. Dogs can't eat turkey.
They can't?
Nope, too rich. Gives them the shits.
Oh, okay.
You want to split an ice cream sandwich, Mom?
Yeah.
We got a whole box of them now. We got 4 of them left, but we can eat all 4 if we want to.
Okay.
So we'll just do ice cream sandwiches and chicken nuggets.
Light.
Yeah, for dinner.
Yeah.
And we'll have dessert before dinner. It's like, it's all encompassing. Dogs just ate. They all went out except for Tucker. He'll go out in a little while. He's on a little bit different schedules than rest. Here. Hold it. Hold it on the top and I'll just hold it. Who is that? Stanley! You said I'm in a mood. Don't bother me and the cat in the mood. You're not allowed to bother the cat in a mood. That's good, huh? It's little enough for your little old lady mouth to go over it, too. Just shovel it in there, lady. Food will take on other food. The flavor, the smell. Like people will take on other people's energy. Yeah. That's why people change their dress depending on who they're dating. Yeah, I saw it 100 times. The good girl would date the bad boy, and then started dating, and then start dressing more provocatively. Oh, sorry, girl. That was pretty good. I wonder if it will taste good. Let me try this combination. Fun food combinations with Mom, the old lady. So we just ate mint chocolate chip little ice creams. I'm gonna start taking boxes down to the park, ice cream and shit like that. Yeah. Here, taste this. Here, we're gonna do this food combination. I got the munchies. Cookies, man. Here, take a bite of that. Okay, right? And then eat a couple of these. I'm gonna eat it backwards from you. Go ahead, now try that. It's different? You don't like it? From one flavor to the next? You don't like it, huh? I like it. You know, I'm about... Want some more almonds? Yeah. The texture's soft on the almonds? Do you like the flavor without the mint chocolate chip? The smokehouse, steakhouse flavor, or whatever, smokehouse flavor? I like almonds. We always been snackers, huh, Mom?
Yeah.
We always just kind of snack. If I had a square foot of real estate for every time I heard you say it when I was like, Mom, because I get the idea of food in my head, right? Like pizza. Like all this food that just tastes. And then I go to you and looking for you to manifest my desires.
Yeah. Moving on.
And then I go, Ma, I want something to eat. I'm hungry. And you say, go eat an apple.
Moving on.
Apples do not fill me up. It's a gorgeous day in northern New Mexico. I don't feel bad for being all shut up in the house. Huh? Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, I'm surrounded by scumbags when I go out there, so I don't care to go out there. They're all out. Mmm. I wonder if. Let me try this combination. That last one wasn't very good, you're right, Mom. Because barbecue hits with a lot of shit. Like, I've had some good, like, flavored barbecue. This one barbecue place in Taos that went under, or they moved back to Texas.
Oh, they went back to Texas.
And they had this barbecue, this blueberry barbecue sauce. It was banging. So you can really make like barbecue, like this smokehouse. So I got a little piece of cream cheese frosty. I'm gonna try it with these smokehouse almonds. Cause like if you made it, warmed it up, and then drizzled it over it on like a chili peach pie, that would give it an extra texture and flavor, you know. We call that grubbing, huh, Ma? Yeah, that's a good combo. Smokehouse almonds and cream cheese frosting. Later, Ahmad. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. That is a good combo. You like the lights, Ma?
Yeah, I really like the lights over there. They have a presence all of its own.
Your hair looks pretty. We got to wash it day before yesterday, finally. Mom was ready. She was all over that shit. Ma, you want to wash your hair? Yes. I called today's talk free samples.
Free samples?
Yeah. Remember growing up all the time we'd go to places they'd have free samples? Otherwise we wouldn't get to try some of the joyful, fruitful parts of life. Because everybody wants to charge people for shit. We'd go to, with Uncle John or whatever. And go to smorgasbords, North Checkwagon, stuff like that. And I'd just get like, I'd get a little bit of every single thing that like was enticing, you know. And then I just have a little bit of each. That's how I learned had to learn how to discipline myself with food. Because when you eat too much, it hurts your stomach. And a lot of people don't care. They're like, fuck it. I'll deal with the stomach hurting, you know. I gashed my finger. Look at that. That is fucking gnarly. Like, it scraped. No, last night. Allow me to refresh your memory, Ma. I was closing out. It was like 8:30. And I was going around the house making sure I had closed all the windows up. Because it still gets in like it's 20. It's like in the 70s during the day. But at night it still drops down to the 20s. And so the front window was open about this far. And I live in a mobile home, obviously, from the 80s, 70s. Or like, it's old. And these windows, they're single pane, but they're heavy as fuck. They're framed like, because they just, if you let them go, they will free fall and fuck, and that's what happened. And my finger got caught up in there and scraped it. And I stood there for I stood there for a second and I just felt, and it's the kind of fucking shit that it was like, that hurt, that like shoots up into your armpit. So it doesn't just hurt here, but it hurts all the way up. And I'm just trying to take it in because I hate the wave of pain. I've endured so much pain in my life and I just fucking hate the wave. And so I'm like, okay, here we go. Here comes the wave. Stanley's giving Artie a hard time. And so, here it comes, and I'm feeling it, and I'm just like, trying to let it, like, okay, it hurts, now it's going to hurt less. Like, I'm going to reach the highest point that it's going to hurt the most, and then it will subside. And then, like, this is all a matter of seconds, mind you. In my mind is the experience that I'm having. And Mom's over on the couch, and she can be a very thoughtful woman, and she was, I mean, like I reacted without trying to yell. Like, I mean, I was visibly, clearly in a great deal of pain, and she goes, "Did that hurt?" I just couldn't even contain my mouth. My brain disengaged, and here go my Marge's mouth. And this is why I try really hard to keep my... I said, "Did that hurt?" Let me explain all the ways that this hurts. And the fact that I gotta explain to you, still while it hurts, to explain how much it actually hurts, while it still hurts, that hurts even more. I said, "Tell me, Ma, when old boy slammed your head in a car door, did it hurt?" Yeah, right? I wonder, I don't know the story that, you know how I found out about that one? The police department. When Richard Dick, he drank too much, went to the park, sheriff called you because he was known to be with you. Because, he was your boyfriend, he was, whatever he was, And the guy was a total fucking creep, but he looked real good. He was like a good looking guy and clean shaven, but he was a total fucking creep, right? And so, I haven't told this story in a while, if there's anyone new. And I was 15, and you had your stroke like a week before, but you weren't like talking to him anymore. Like, you were trying to cut him out of you were trying to cut him out of his life, your life. And so it was like Silver Dollar Days or some bullshit jamboree days in Shasta Lake in Redding, Project City. We lived in the cabin, and the sheriff called and said, "Come get this guy, or he's going to jail." And you still cared about him, didn't want to see him go to jail, even though you didn't like him, didn't want him in your life no more, so you were going to give him a favor, give him a ride to his sister's house. And so I said, "Well, I'm not going to leave you alone with this guy." So I rode along in the back seat, and we're in the 64 Chevy Biscayne, right? And you had just had a stroke like 6-7 days prior. And you pick him up, and we're heading southbound on South Bonnevie Road. And the man proceeds to go on, and he starts off real calm and collected, and I'm 15 years old, and he proceeds to tell me how many times he stood over me while he was sleeping with the knife, willing to just stab my eyes out. And then, and I'm just like, dude, fuck it, whatever, right? Like this, I'm at Nova this time. This is the same time. Now, mind you, understand, I'm screwing around in the locker in like hanging out with the girls that hang out with the football players. So I'm screwing on the gym equipment. I'm leg pressing 500 pounds. Okay, and so oh boy, he's getting threatened. I'm like talking shit back. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, you know, like you're a piece of shit. My mom, just shut up. Just shut up. You know, because I'm an adult. I had to grow up early, I talk. You know, that's what. Yeah. Anyway, so at one point. He reaches behind the seat, the low bench seat, and Mom's cane, she had a wooden cane in the back seat. And Mom's pulling over on the side of the road. He gets out the passenger side, I get the driver's side, the back side. He brakes, he gets out, he breaks the cane over his leg. And he goes, I'm going to fucking kill you, bitch. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. And we're doing this around the 64 Chevy Biscayne. And I'm like, ha, you got to catch me first. Right? And so we're like, and then so like, it reaches its maximum peak of bullshit and then de-escalates. And Mom's like, I'm just trying to get Mom. He's just like, you guys just stop. Let's get in the car, get him. I'm done with all this. I can't take this. Mom is having a hard time, so I was okay. We made the peace, dumped him off. We're coming back the other direction on that same road. It was just me and Mom in the car, and we get pulled over by RPD, Reading Police Department. 2 officers, guns drawn. I just had a motherfucker just try to kill me, and then I on one side of the badge, and then some dipshit on the other side of the badge is fucking trying to take me out too. I'm just like, I can't. I am a 15-year-old female girl. Excuse me, where's the threat, Mr. Man? Oh, the threat is in that man. And so he takes me up to the car, and he's like, what happened? He said, wherever you pulled out in front of, that person called 911, said that this guy was trying to kill you. And so, good boy, Tuck. It's starting to get hot in here. Is this window open over here? Good dogs. Here, I'll open it. Get down, Benny. So the dipshit neighbor, her boyfriend, like as he takes care of his pappy or some shit, and so now there's extra dogs that shit in the yard. I think I'm gonna have it put in the court order that she don't need to be in the yard anymore. So the RPD officer, the police officer, proceeds to tell me, they call in Mom's name, his, and the dispatcher proceeds to tell the officer this laundry list of domestic violence incidents that had transpired between Mom and this man. And that is how I found out that Mom's head actually got slammed in the car door of a 64. Is because that's how. See, so if you're a truther person and you're gonna get truth, you will receive truth. People just gotta be careful about what they're wishing for, huh, Benny? And so I've been really thinking a lot about community and. Cause I mean, Mom, you're like the native that the tribe threw away. You know what I mean? Like you were the black sheep before black sheeps were black sheeps, right? Good boy, Benny. And so, And then I just inherited that shit, right? And then I end up back at the place that mom was born. It's so fucking funny. Only to teach people how to really take care of family. Because, dude, everybody, I don't know what it's like. I mean, it's like this, and it's like people screw up, they like in their formative years, they become teenagers, 17, 18, you know, they discover their hormones, they start having sex, fornicating, stuff like that. Ooh, it feels so good, power, control, dominance, yada, yada, yada. And then, they get pregnant, have a bunch of kids, but they're not ready screwing around yet, right? They still want to play. Which results in more kids. They can't even take care of the ones that they have. And it gets in the way of them playing. At least people aren't having kids anymore and playing anymore like that. Well, I don't know. I guess in some circles. It's getting to where people can't even have kids. So it's like, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, or people don't even care to. And then, like, some of them get their shit together, some of them die. Like, it depends on what the person, yada, yada, yada. But I'm, like, 50, so I'm at the generation where, like, the kids, like, the grandparents are raising their kids, their grandkids. Because now their kids are off screwing around, doing all that shit. Yeah. Oh, to have people bail you out. Oh, how nice. No, we got earth angels that have helped us whenever we actually needed it. You know, that's why, I don't know, but I'm really seeing community, like pockets of community here in Taos. Like, I'm gonna start, I think what I'm gonna do is Sunday, I gotta go to the courthouse and get this order of stay and stuff. And get that so we're okay, and like the landlady can't come in and be like, you know, because as long as we're good tenants, which we are, and I'll just tell them, hey, I'm busting my ass to find a place, and if you know a place, let me know, you know, kind of thing. And then get a hold of this guy on Wednesday, get his number from the girl at the park that feeds him. I think I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go into town and get a bunch of like shaved beef and stuff like that. Shaved beef. Like really good, like shape, and make chili Philly cheesesteak with peppers and onions and stuff like that, and get the real good like bakery bread, you know, like make like shit that people in Taos in a restaurant would sell $15 for, and wrap them up and give them to people in the community, and give them, you know, and contribute, because there's a farm that does that here that feeds people like like they do that, and I just want to add to it, you know, and see how many people we can get out and have, like, bring out my speaker and have people dance if they want. And I can only do this stuff in like an hour increment, you know, but I can like wrap them up and give it like handheld stuff so they can just take them out of a warmer, you know, and they can stay warm in the sun. I mean, that'll just perpetuate the heat. Wrap them up in foil, stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. There's all kinds of ways to, you know, take care of people. Somebody has to take care of the people on the bottom. It's always been the trouble. All the focus has always gone to the people on top, and it's gross. So I'm going to hand out some free samples because, you know, I mean, sometimes people just need like a good meal just to be like, God damn, you know, this is what life is about, you know? Like, I'm down on my luck, but I got this food right here in my belly, you know? And I'm all for helping people that are willing to do the work and do the hard work, the painstaking hard work, into changing their lives. And just stop doing whatever it is that got them to that point, you know? Like, when I see people throwing signs, okay, yeah, I'll give you $20, you know what I mean? Like, tell me your story, stuff like that. Now, when I'm seeing people doing the same things a year later, that's when the choices that you're making are decisions, and you need to make better choices if you don't want to be doing the things that you're doing anymore. And I had to learn my lessons too, because I ain't here to save people. I'm just here to show people the things that I did to save myself, right? And I'm not even done saving myself yet, and I hope it all holds up true. I hope it sticks. So I did the I crossed over to the dark. I gave it myself a little bit of access to the dark side. Uh, there's a deal on Hulu that for two, I spend like seven. That's the only streaming service I pay for. I used to have them all. Man, I probably spent $400 a month, like in 2015, 16 on like between cable, internet access, like all the things that I wanted to stay connected. And now I'm just like, access denied, access denied, man, limited access. You do not have access. It's so funny how things change. So, back then, yeah, for access, and I spent like so much money on Cox cables just to freaking watch 3 channels. You know, it's just silly, crazy, just so people can have the power and the freedom to do what they want. So anyway, and when I left Oregon in 2020, when we left, I got rid of, no, it was before that, I think. I got rid of Netflix, and I just never, and I'm curious, too. There's stuff on there I want to see, I'm sure. Not anything mainstream that everybody else is talking about. Most of the stuff I don't care. I'm talking about this little, like, obscure shit. Anyway, I did delve for the extra $2 a month. So now we have Disney Plus. And I started to watch Superman. This stuff don't land the same because it's complete, like it's different. Like stories, the magic of make believe. It's a trip. Like something I tried to start watching this morning was a movie I watched when I was a little girl, Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And the opening scene was like a painting with the ship with swastikas all over it. Like, I'm just like, what was it? Like my programming, you know what I mean? It's a trip. So that's what I use. I use TV as data and information and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's just part of the puzzle. And so, like, there's the Marvel world. There's all these different worlds that... Well, I ain't gonna live in those worlds. I'm just gonna dip my toe in them to see what it's like, you know? So, Mom and I are about to get into something right now. Oh, here's a funny story. That woman, Martika chick that was talking trash, like, I had laughed at, all I did was laugh at a local listing for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for over $2,000 a month, and it's fucking funny because housing is in a bad way here in Taos. That's why I want to have my travel center. And this chick like started talking shit, and then I sent her a little sticker emoji in her IM, like, you know, like lighten up, yeah. And then on the comment she'd, oh, now she's trolling me in IMs. I said, dude, I sent you a sticker so you chill out, and I won't do it again. I woke up, that bitch had written me an IM, like, I said I wasn't going to talk to her anymore. Like, I'm done with this conversation. I'm like, it's boring, you know? And so, there's all the other things in the world going on besides this freaking trite chick, you know, basic bitch. And so, like, there was like 3 messages, and I'm just like, I don't even entertain these people by reading what they have to say. I really don't. I think she's the chick that was looking for a place not too long ago because there's a local feline non-profit that is spaying and neutering cats for free in the local area, which is a wonderful thing. They just outsourced the job that my friend Tammy deserved. And I think it's the woman that's trolling me to talk about is I think she was the one that got that job. But she said I'm well known. I'm well known in the community. That's good. Maybe people are listen to the words I say. La 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 la. Because I'm a person of action. I put the proof in the pudding. So we'll see. And so now we're in on the weekend, and we're in that perpetual wave of same stuff because the same people go eat at the same restaurant. So on the Taos Food and Review, like it's like there's 5 freaking reviews on the same restaurant. You know what I mean? Like the loops have begun. People are still stuck in the loops. They're still stuck in the loops. Like, what are you do? I saw a post on Lady Duchovny, you know, like, because these astrologers, they start out doing readings and stuff like that, and they do so many readings, they do so much, and then they shift their gears to teaching because they can spend more on that, you know, on their courses than they can on their readings, and then there's like people behind them that come up and they can, you know, do the readings too. So all these people have like have houses, like extravagant lifestyles, just living that best life because they sell readings. And I'm like, dude, when are you guys gonna figure out that you for all this shit that you sell and all the good life that you have for like selling your snake oil and your wares, your knowings and your, you know, your provisions and whatever prophecies, there's like you got to do shit for free, and people are going to figure out that they haven't, and so all the shit they have, they're going to start losing it. People that don't share their shit, like when you're a kid, you know, you don't share your shit, you end up losing it. So we're in it. I don't know how high the peak. I guess it has to do with me, you know. I guess it has to do with me, the peak of collective wave. But where I live, I mean, it's chill. It's fucking chill. Like I don't got to deal with shit. And people pretty much, evidently, I still got enough edge that they just kind of stay away from me. So that's good. Like the dark magic that people are doing to me is shit behind my back because they don't come direct forward. So that's just how life is, and that's fine. I got my prayer team. I got my angels and my warriors. I got my guides. You know, I got my lineage. I got my ancestors. And that's the thing, man, is they're trying to attack me with their bullshit when I'm like their fucking relative. You know, it's just stupid. So anyway, it's gonna be lots of things going on this week. You want to watch something good, Ma? Want to watch something on TV? Want to watch a movie together? Yeah. You're a cute little old lady. Want to show people how pretty your hair is? Since we watch, go wave. Wave. There she goes. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I think maybe I'll talk about my travel center as much. I saw a video. I wonder if I saved the video. This woman. Oh, is Frank live right now? No, time isn't even real. Like all the shit I talk about, other people are starting to talk about. I wonder if people are going to start hearing my talk shit. Like I'm going to start making more sense to people. Because they're opening up in frequency. So on this TikTok, TikTok. Let's see, this woman. Medicaid takes not only $100 out of her check every week. She's a single mom, okay? But now she has to pay them $25 for her kids' health care every single time, every month.
Every month?
Yeah. On top of that, they don't qualify new health care because she doesn't qualify by $1. She misses qualifications. Like, it's stupid. And then there was another woman that I listened to her stuff. This guy just lost his mom 3 years ago. Oh, wait, this other woman lost her mom 6 years ago today. It's weird. And I told him that I said, I take care of my mom extra good because people like you can't, like, because you don't have your mom take care of, so I'll take care of my mom extra good. And then this woman is like, tell me I can't. I wonder if I saved it. Let me look in the saved. Sometimes I save them. Sometimes I save them by sending them to people. All right, so followers. This lady, this guy is like, this girl's. You know what? Let me just. I wonder if I can just play it where people can hear it, because this girl is
minimum wage, and I cannot afford to live. I can break it down perfectly for you. So I'm one of the many Americans struggling with homelessness. I live in a vehicle that was made in 1996. I live on the side of the road, and I live in parking lots from time to time. When I can, I stay at campground. But this was obviously not my first choice of living. At the time I became homeless, I was 22. My grandma had just passed away. I had applied to 6 different apartments, and I got denied at every place because I didn't have renter's history or credit yet. Because like I said, at the time I was 22, I never rented before, and I never built credit. So after being denied multiple times, I did have to stay in motels, and my money was going fast on nights at motels. Plus, the motels weren't super clean or safe.
It goes on. It's good. That was 2 days ago. And then I heard another video. This woman is having a breakdown. She's like, "Tell me how these maintenance cost this much money when all you did is this, right? Like brake jobs are so simple, and these fucking D-bag mechanics are charging people $1,200. That is another reason why I want to have the travel center here, where people can come and work, and then I can be there. I can call other mechanics, can be there on site, that will just do it show them how to fix their shit out of the goodness of their heart. Get parts in town, local, which will help the town, like. And then like when people show up and they're traveling from one place to another, because there's puddles of human beings just traveling the earth trying to find a freaking place to rest their head, but bureaucrats and politicians up at top go, well, they don't deserve all this money. They're poor. They didn't do anything. As I look at the degree on back here, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, all the skills that I have. And all arrows are pointing that it's what skills are what's going to help people in life. Like, they're going to make it through based on the skills that they have. So there's a lot of skillless people that are really freaked out, because if we get to a point where money ain't going to work or matter, because if they're D-bags, it don't matter how much money you make. If you suck, people ain't going to want to do shit for you. And that's the world where we're headed in. So, anyway. It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. You're a cute little old lady, Ma. Everybody needs to get their own little old lady. So my travel center is going to have laundry facilities, shower facilities, cat and dog rescue, where people, where they can come and make hot food anytime. There's always a pot of coffee on day or night for fellowship. Just like get together and just fucking decompress. And then when we start decompressing, then we can talk about how we want to rebuild the community, because freaking shit's falling apart. Dude, I don't know where other people live. I'm in New Mexico. They can't get people to go work in the police department. So because they're finding out you make more money being a criminal. So that's what people are doing. They're changing. They're going the way of the heart, like the devil's winning. So only because people are allowing it, because with their free will and all this, the not helping that they are doing, and just watching people suffer because they don't want to deal with what people that smell bad, help them smell better. There's a lot of people out there who want to be on the street, so I want to help give them a place where they can be. You know, whether they're on a sleeping bag, sleeping on the floor or ground, or no, we'll at least get you up on a hammock. You know, we do, Bino. And then you know, campers. You know, and every time I see shit, like I see boats that people are trying to sell for cheap, like don't have a title and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, I could make a room for some and put it up on a rack so it rocks. And you know, somebody could like, you could have like the ocean in the middle of the New Mexico. You know, like have all these different. Just people just need a place to crash out of the elements, man. There's fucking scary dark shit out there in the dark. So we gotta take care of each other. Come on, Benny. Come here, bud. Anyway. Come on, Benny. Come on, bud. Good boy. Good boy, Benny. The best dog, Marge. It's Benny, Marge. Benny, the best dog. Come on. Why are you trying to jump up so close? Oh, there goes the breeze. Cloud coverage, I guess. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a rad day. Peace.